In today's simulation, we're going to be using a random wheel to give every NBA team a former finals MVP. Then with this new look in NBA, we're going to submit a season and playoff simulation with live games here on NBA2K21. Some of the best players have performed so well in the NBA finals, and this one's going to be crazy. They're going to go to random teams in this simulation, so sit back, relax, go get a snack, and we're going to get right in this one. Here we go. Onto the wheel, and I'm excited. I know you guys are too. The wheel includes 30 former finals MVPs. There are no multiple players. The Atlanta Hawks are up first. We're going in order of the team city names. Now it's time to spin this wheel. Hopefully you guys at home are going to get a great player for your team, as the Hawks get 1989 former finals MVP Joe Dumars to the Detroit Pistons. And now on this wheel, he's not a bad player, but you want the 2019 Kawhi, the 2016 LeBron, as the Celtics get James Worthy, 1988. Also, it's October now. I brought the Halloween wheel. Hopefully, everybody's excited about that. Now, the Brooklyn Nets, they're going to get Willis Reed, 1973. So, a lot of the old guys going out first. Charlotte Hornets are up next. Hornets fans, this is a big-time decision. You guys are going to get 2019 Kawhi. And there goes Kawhi Leonard. He's like a 97, 98 overall, as he should be for that playoff run. The Chicago Bulls. I know there's a lot of Chicago fans in the comments, as it looks like the big fella Bill Walton will go down to Chicago to join the Bulls. That should be very interesting. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers, they need somebody big time right now if they want to make the playoffs in this simulation. And speaking of big time, they get Akeem the Dream Olajuwon, one of the NBA's best centers of all time. He's like a 97 overall. The Dallas Mavericks are up next. And going to Dallas is Wes Unseld, 1977. He was the Washington Bullets former player. He's a big guy. He was like 6'7", but he was like big, you know what I mean? Oh man, that sounds sus. I'm not trying to be sus, everybody, but the Denver Nuggets get Moses Malone. That's one of the best scorers of all time. So the Denver Nuggets are getting a score. Now the Detroit Pistons, they're going to get Isaiah Thomas. So Isaiah Thomas ain't going nowhere. He's going back to the Pistons. We still got a lot of players and teams left. And continuing this wheel, now it's on to the Golden State Warriors. Who's going to join Steph Curry and Klay Thompson? Remember, there's no injuries. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Are you kidding me? They're going to get the big guy, and that's what they need. Kareem's one of the best players of all time. I mean, he has to be in the GOAT conversation. As we see the Houston Rockets, they're going to get Wilt Chamberlain. So back-to-back best centers in NBA history go. All we need now is Shaq to be picked. He's on the wheel. The 2001 Lakers former finals MVP. The Indiana Pacers are up next. And they're going to get Paul Pierce, Celtics finals MVP in 2008. Man, I love Paul Pierce, but that dude got to stop talking on the internet. He says some crazy things sometimes, as the Clippers are going to get Cedric Maxwell, former Celtics finals MVP in 1980. He's a small forward, so I guess that's not too bad, as the Lakers are going to get 2011 Dirk Nowitzki. That's unbelievable. He's one of the best players on this wheel. He's going to go to the Lakers, joining Anthony Davis and LeBron James. That's going to be crazy, as the Memphis Grizzlies are going to get the logo Jerry West. So pairing up Morant and West is going to be kind of interesting to see in Memphis, as the Miami Heat are up next. They're in the NBA Finals right now, down 0-1. They're going to get Rick Barry, 1975 Golden State Warriors former MVP of the finals. The Milwaukee Bucks are next up on the list. Who's joining Giannis? Oh man, 2016 LeBron James MVP finals is going to join Giannis in Milwaukee. That is going to be the most deadly combination out in the East, as the Timberwolves are going to get Michael Jordan. So back-to-back GOATs go. In 1996 former finals MVP of the Chicago Bulls is going to Minnesota, looking to take them to the playoffs. And the Pelicans are up next. About 15 teams remaining, I think. They're going to get Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's a high overall in this game too. That's one of the greats. The New York Knicks, they need to land a GOAT. Kobe's still on the list. Shaq is still on the list, as they pass up on Shaq. And it goes to Chauncey Billups of the Detroit Pistons. And I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Chauncey is so underrated in his career. I mean, won championships, clutch player. As Shaquille O'Neal is going the OKC Thunder. So Shaquille O'Neal goes, joining Chris Paul. And that's going to be scary as well in the West. The Orlando Magic, they're going to get Kevin Durant, Golden State Warriors Finals MVP 2017 to 2018. That is going to be deadly. So a lot of these teams are gearing up, as the Sixers, they're going to get Dennis Johnson, former Celtics player. Speaking of Philadelphia, they just hired Doc Rivers as their coach. I'm not sure what their future holds in front of them, as the Phoenix Suns, they're going to get Dwayne Wade. So Dwayne Wade joining Devin Booker is going to be very, I don't know what to say, interesting. It's going to be deadly. How's that going to work? As we see the Blazers, they're going to get Magic Johnson joining Damian Lillard. A lot of players are teaming up with some great ones. This is going to be a fun simulation. As with the Sacramento Kings, who's joining De'Aaron Fox? It's going to be Tony Parker. So each team is paired up with a lot of point guards, as we see in this simulation. Now the Spurs, Tony Parker was that close to going back to San Antonio. They're going to get Andre Iguodala, 2015 Finals MVP of the Golden State Warriors. That was a crazy Finals for Iguodala. He went off, not gonna lie. The Toronto Raptors, with 3 players remaining, are going to get Larry Bird, 1986. Kobe's still on the list, guys. So the Utah Jazz, they're going to pray they get Kobe. And I think they're going to do it. Kobe Bryant is going to Utah. He was a former Finals MVP multiple times. As you see, the Washington Wizards are going to get the last one. It's John Havlicek. Not a bad player, but it's not Kobe. And so that will wrap up the wheel. Thank you guys for watching to this point. Continue on. We're going to go on to the rosters. And now let's check them out. Joel Embiid, Dennis Johnson, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris of the 76ers. Of course, we saw the scary combination go to Milwaukee with LeBron James joining the Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chicago with Bill Wall and Zach LaVine. And as you guys are watching this video and watching the rosters, go down in the comments and tell me who you think's going to win this simulation based off these teams. Here are the comments from the last video up on the screen, so like and comment down below to be shout out in the next one. Continuing on with the rosters, the Hawks with Joe Dumars, he's in 91 with Trae Young, John Collins. The Miami Heat with Rick Barry, he's in 92 overall, joining Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. Kawhi Leonard on the Charlotte Hornets. Let's see if he can take that team to the playoffs and maybe go on a run like he did in 2019. Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, on to the Utah Jazz in 95 overall with Donovan Mitchell. How's everyone feeling about the Lakers going up 1-0 against the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals? The Heat suffered some injuries. I'm not sure what's going to happen. It's looking pretty bad for Miami right now. The Los Angeles Lakers played amazing in that game 1. If they continue that up, it's going to be a sweep. But hopefully Miami comes back and makes it a series. I do like that Heat team, like I said, even though they beat my team in 6. But like, oh my goodness, I can't wait for the next season in the NBA. I mean, every team's coming back. The West looks good. The East looks good with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. The championship is up for grabs. If the Lakers win this year, you know teams are going to go at them. They're going to try to repeat. It's just going to be an amazing season, hopefully. I'm praying for a COVID-19 vaccine so they can let fans in the arenas and I can go to games. I mean, even you guys, literally, I'll send my subscribers tickets to games. Like, you understand. I just really hope the NBA comes back with the fans because, don't get me wrong, the bubble was amazing. It was honestly one of the best things the NBA could have done. But the fans, it's just something about them. It's special. Everybody loves them when they're there. The teams go crazy. Players play through the crowd. That's a real thing. Trust me, it's a real thing. And continuing on with this rosters, you guys see the teams. Hopefully you're having a great day. It's Friday. No school. Enjoy the weekend. I'm having a good day. Gonna play some basketball after this. The Warriors with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And the Wizards, they're the last team. They get John Havlicek joining Bradley Beal and John Wall. That's going to be fun to watch. And now we're going to step to the end of the season to see who makes the NBA playoffs on this one. And now, the Clippers, the #1 seed in the West. The Mavericks fall behind. The Utah Jazz with Kobe are 3. The Los Angeles Lakers with Dirk Nowitzki are 4. The Warriors make it with Kareem. Thunder make it with Shaq. The Nuggets make it. And the Rockets make it with Wilt. Timberwolves with Jordan just missed out. So do the Blazers with Magic. And you guys see the Western Conference. Now let's go to the East. Milwaukee Bucks, as expected, #1 seed LeBron James and Giannis. The Brooklyn Nets, the Celtics, the Magic with Kevin Durant. The Miami Heat with Rick Barry. The Wizards with John Havlicek. The Raptors. And the Cavaliers with Akeem make the playoffs. And there you go. That is the Eastern Conference. And here is the bracket. Comment down below your championship predictions. It's your last chance to do that. This is going to be a lot of fun. All these games are simulated live on NBA 2K21. Round #1 is coming up here in a second. Starting the bracket because this one is about to begin. Let's go. In Cleveland to start off the first round, the Cavaliers are down 3. The Milwaukee Bucks lead the series. They're trying to sweep here on the road. 45 seconds. They inbound to Olajuwon. On LeBron James. He has the mismatch. He scores it. It's a 1-point game. 41 seconds. And give credit to Akeem, man. He took this Cavaliers team to the playoffs. And they have to go against the best team in the NBA right now. 1-point game. The Cavaliers fans are on their feet here in Cleveland. Down to 16 the shot clock. LeBron gives up to Bledsoe. Bledsoe's going to drive. Bledsoe gives it to Giannis. Giannis with 9 seconds. To DiVincenzo. To Middleton. Now to LeBron on the post. LeBron draws the double. Kicks it to a wide open Middleton. Bang! Middleton a huge 3. That gives the Bucks a 4-point lead. Timeout Cleveland. They're going to need something here. 21 seconds remaining. If you think about the last possession, you have LeBron James doubled, Giannis doubled, and the guy making the 3 is Middleton. This Bucks team is so scary, but the Cavaliers, they need something down forward. It's Osman in the corner. He puts one up, rolls around the rim, and it drops out. That would have made it a 1-point game, and it looks like this one is over. Cavaliers, don't hang your head. What a season. You guys still made the playoffs, but you're going to get swept in the first round. Bucks move on. And how about the Toronto Raptors take on the Brooklyn Nets in 5 games? And look at this, Durant versus Larry Bird. KD beats Bird, layup, he got it. I mean, what a one-on-one matchup that would be in real life. Comment down below who you think would win that matchup. I'm so curious to see your guys' opinions. But anyways, Larry Bird takes on the Nets and beats them in 5 to move on. Game 5 in Utah, where the Jazz lead the series 3-1, are tied with the Nuggets 101 with 37 seconds as Kobe takes it to the rim. Missed it, and the Denver Nuggets are trying to force a game number 6. We've seen many of teams do it before. Can they win this game and keep the series alive? It's up to Jamal Murray. Murray with 34 seconds. Murray on Bogdanovic. Not on the 10 the shot clock. They got Moses Malone the mismatch. Puts in the layup, and that's too easy. The Nuggets have a 2-point lead with 18.9 seconds remaining. And it's the former finals MVPs from the draft coming up clutch here for these teams in the playoffs. Utah looking to take the lead, tie the game, or the Nuggets would stop, force game 6. You have one of the greatest NBA players of all time in Kobe Bryant. You gotta go to him. It's 10 seconds. Conley still with the ball. 8 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Conley gonna take it. 1-0 with Murray. 3 seconds. Conley, step back, breaks him, puts it in. Mike Conley, a huge shot in game 5. 103 to 103. Denver calls a timeout. They're looking to win this game on a last-second shot. All you can do is catch and shoot. Barton will inbound. 0.5 remaining. Barton goes to Malone, the buzzer. Oh, it almost went in. We got the shot off in time, but this game's going to overtime. And Mike Conley and the Jazz win this series. It might be time for me to put Mike Conley as one of those clutch players in the simulations. He's proven it time and time again. In the first round, the Oklahoma City Thunder take down the Dallas Mavericks in 5 games. So a win here sets up a crazy conference semifinals match between Shaq and Kobe. I can't wait for that. Thunder move on. Now we go to Washington. In this series, Jason Tatum is your player of the game with 30 points in an elimination game. The Celtics take down the Washington Wizards. It was too much for Washington. James Worthy in Boston move on 107 to 101. It is loud in San Francisco. Season on the line. Warriors up by 1 point, but down the series 3-2. LeBron James and the Lakers looking to win this series on the road. It's Dirk Nowitzki on Green. Look at the defense from Green as Dirk fades away and he got it. Oh my goodness. That's Dirk though. He does that. 41 seconds. Even Draymond Green can't stop him. Golden State looking to force 7. They're going to need a big time play as this Wiggins in the corner. Missed it, but Green out of nowhere tips it in. That's huge. Warriors lead by 1 point. 33 seconds. Each team out of timeout. Does LeBron James go back to Dirk Nowitzki? You have Anthony Davis as well. Let's see what they do here at 9 second shot differential. Dirk wide open, but what a pass from LeBron James. And Green can't handle Dirk right now. It's crazy that these teams are playing in the first round. I mean, this could be a Western Conference Finals matchup right now in this simulation. Kareem versus Dirk. And as Dirk Nowitzki knocks down both, it's a 1 point game again. Who's going to take the lead here and hold on to it? 24 seconds. Stephen Curry with the ball. About a 4 second shot differential. Klay Thompson motioning. Draymond the pick. Curry's going to pull it. Yes! Curry, a huge shot. How'd that go in? Dirk Nowitzki was all over him, but Curry puts it in. Warriors lead by 1. 13 seconds to go in this game. Lakers at a timeout. Season on the line for the Warriors. They need to stop. Rondo. Here comes the pick from Green. Rondo gives it to Dirk. Dirk on Kareem. Goes up with it. No good. Kareem gets the defense to stop. And the Warriors fans are on their feet because this series isn't over. We're going to go to 7. I'll be back there later in the simulation for that. As in Houston, Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers are going to take down the Rockets. But look at Wilt. Wilt carrying this team. Sends Kawhi's shot back. But it's over for the Rockets. Clippers move on to 6. Unbelievable. After going to Game 7, the Warriors win this one on the road. Game 6 win. Huge shot from Curry and the defense to stop from Kareem. And the Lakers are eliminated. Warriors move on. And now another Game 7. 41 seconds. Durant pulls the jumper. He missed it. A battle of Florida. 118 to 118. Winner moves to the second round. It's anybody's game. Rick Barry. He throws one up. He doesn't get it to go. Nobody can make his shots. 30 seconds. Still a tie game. Ross. He takes it. He missed it. Now Bam Adebayo the rebound. And if you're Miami, you got to calm down and pull this one out. Orlando still has a timeout, so they'll get the ball back with a miss or a make. but Jimmy Butler, a second shot differential on Kevin Durant, looking to win the series on the road. Magic fans on their feet, 6 on the shot clock, down to 5, Butler around the pick, Dragic a wide open 3, won't go, Barry cleans it up at the buzzer, and the Heat win the series. Unbelievable. Nobody boxed out Rick Barry, the NBA Finals MVP, and the Heat will move on. Stunner on the road. The Magic fans can't believe it. But I mean, the Magic had so many chances. How about the shot from Rick Barry? Game winner at the buzzer. On to the conference semifinals. You guys see the teams. What a crazy first round. We're going to simulate the conference semis to see who makes the conference finals here in NBA2K21. This is going to be a lot of fun. Make your predictions down below, and let's get this one going. Semifinal action starts out with the Milwaukee Bucks, now 8-0 in the playoffs, and they're going to move to the conference finals here. The Miami Heat, what a first round game winner, but they're going to fall in the second round in a sweep. Bucks move on, and now we go to Los Angeles with the Warriors. We're down 3-2 in the first round against the Lakers. Now I said that could have been a Western Conference Finals matchup. As you see, the Warriors are going to knock out the 1 seed, and they're going to head to the Western Conference Finals, 123-100, and the Clippers are eliminated. And now we go to OKC. Shaq versus Kobe. 1-point game in Oklahoma City. The Thunder lead the series 3-2. Utah trying to force game 7. It's Gobert to Kobe on the rack attack. Kobe Bryant puts a facial into OKC as the Jazz are on the road looking to force 7. That's going to be one of the craziest dunks we've seen on the simulations as Chris Paul guarded by Kobe. The pick from Shaq. Paul, scoop layup, he got it. 29 seconds, back and forth here in game 6. Timeout Utah, it all comes down to this. After the timeout, 27 seconds, Conley the hero in game number 5 of the last series. Down by 1 point, Conley draws the double, you gotta go to Kobe. Conley, wide open is Mitchell. He missed it, Shaq the rebound. I mean, I know he was open, but you gotta go to Kobe there as Paul makes both free throws. It's a 3-point game still intact. The series isn't over for the Utah Jazz, but they're going to need a big-time shot right now. It's Kobe beating Bryant. 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Kobe gives up again. Conley wide open. He missed it, and the Jazz are choking here in the fourth quarter. And that's going to do it. Oklahoma City Thunder will survive at home and win the game 103-98. They're going to win this series, and they're going to advance to the Western Conference Finals. We go on to Boston, where the Raptors are going to take down the Celtics in a Game 7. And the Raptors are looking scary right now, I'm not going to lie. Worthy with a game-ending dunk. But that's going to do it. Toronto will meet Milwaukee in the conference finals. That should be fun. And now 4 teams remaining. In the West, it's Golden State versus OKC. And in the East, it's Milwaukee versus Toronto. A rematch of the last year's Eastern Conference Finals. We're going to simulate these conference finals here in NBA 2K21. Who's going to the finals? The Raptors are taking the Bucks to Game 7. This series is going the distance. 110-110 in Milwaukee. Tie ball game. Anunoby looking to give the Raptors a lead. 40 seconds. Giannis cuts off Anunoby to Van Vliet. He takes it for the lead. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by Lopez. Up to LeBron James on the break. Can the Bucks take the lead here late in the fourth quarter? LeBron driving. Huge slam. Milwaukee with a 2-point lead. Timeout Toronto. And LeBron James is feeling it. And a winner go home to NBA Finals. Toronto needs to score. They inbound to Lowry. Lowry to Ibaka. Ibaka quickly up and in. And back to a tie game. 23 seconds. No timeout. Shot clock turned off. It's going to come down to this. Who's going to take it? Giannis or LeBron? And right now the ball is in the 2-time MVP. Giannis under the Kubo's hand with 10 seconds remaining. And Anunoby will defend. Players motioning. The pick from Lopez. Giannis driving. Giannis the jam. Over Anunoby. 2.8 remaining. Bucks fans going wild. Lowry takes it. Missed it. Milwaukee's going to the NBA Finals. And the Toronto Raptors, that's why you don't use the timeout with 30 seconds. If you didn't use that, you could call it with 2.8. But what a game by LeBron and Giannis. Both of them coming up clutch here late in the fourth quarter. But the Raptors, give them credit, almost knocked out this team. Toronto is eliminated. And now to meet Milwaukee in the NBA Finals, the Warriors, who've been down in the series in the first round, won that game and went to 7. Now flourishing in the playoffs, taking down the Oklahoma City Thunder in 7 games, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar versus LeBron and Giannis. NBA Finals, Milwaukee Golden State, best of 7 series for the NBA championship. Who do you guys got? Did you guys think this was going to happen? Anyways, let me know down below. We're going to get this final series simulated right now. Game 6 in San Francisco, the Bucks up by 1 point, and they're 41 seconds away from winning the title as Klay Thompson has no Steph Curry. He fouled out as Klay driving and won. This game, this series isn't over yet. Game 6, Klay with the and 1 bucket. Free throw, he missed it. Still a 1 point game. 32 seconds. DiVincenzo driving, flips it up and in. Dante DiVincenzo gives the Milwaukee Bucks a 1 point lead in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. 28 seconds remaining. Timeout, Golden State. Here we go. Like I said, no Curry. It's Klay and Kareem. What can they do? 19 the shot clock. Klay around the pick. Oh, this is deep. Bang! What? Klay Thompson with a miracle 3. And how about Thompson? 5 points in an elimination game in a row in about 20 seconds as they're 1 stop away from winning Game 6. LeBron to Giannis. Who connects? What a series. 121 to 121. Klay has a hot hand. You got to go back to him. 7 seconds. Lee. Bounce pass underneath. It's Thompson. Are you kidding me? Game 6. Klay Thompson. This has to be one of the best playoff performances we've seen on the simulations. Maybe the best. 8 points in 40 seconds in an elimination game against the best team in the league. Down by 3 points. Looking to force overtime. LeBron from half court. Almost goes in. And we're going to 7 in Milwaukee. This is insane. Game 7, Warriors with the ball in a tie ball game. 34 seconds. Here we go. Does Thompson still have the hot hand? No, he missed it. Bledsoe the rebound. And here comes Milwaukee. Trying not to blow a 3-2 series lead. They're looking to take the lead. Bledsoe gives it to DiVincenzo to LeBron. LeBron draws the double. Has to give it up to Bledsoe. Now down to 10 the shot clock. To Giannis Antetokounmpo in the corner. Giannis on Marquise Chris. Here comes the pick from Lopez. Giannis driving. Milwaukee takes the lead. Giannis Antetokounmpo driving with the left hand. It's a 2-point game. 9.8 Golden State uses their last timeout. It all comes down to this. Curry, Klay, and Kareem. Who do you go to? 6 seconds. Down by 2. You need a score. Curry to Thompson. A deep 3. Puts it in. Oh, man. Klay Thompson is unreal. Series. Oh, my. That almost went in. And the Golden State Warriors stun the simulation and win in 7. Usually I say bang like once in my videos. This time I said it multiple times. Klay Thompson, Mike Conley added to the most clutch players of all time list with DeAndre Bembry, Durant, Jalen Brunson. But unbelievable video. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching all the support recently. Hit that subscribe button. Like the video. Comment down below. I read every single comment. Honestly, I'm just speechless. These are one of those videos that just make you speechless. The Bucks were favored to win this. They were sweeping teams. They went to 7 with the Raptors. That was the only test. And then they're up 3-2. But the Warriors give them a lot of credit. Coming back in the first round and in the NBA Finals. They're your NBA champions. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's Halftime Productions, and we out.